All right, so it appears that all the divisions are over. Are they really all over? I don't think so. For one, the Ravens have already won the AFC North against the garbage ass, trash ass Pittsburgh Steelers, a team that is guaranteed to lose against the Buffalo Bills because it's going to add more drama to the AFC East race. They're going to lose against the Lions. They're going to lose against Lamar. The Steelers are mediocre. They are garbage. They are terrible. We've seen mediocre, terrible performances against the Steelers, against the Chargers on Sunday Night Football. That trash ass team. What's up, Jamal? What's going? No, Cowboys have zero chance of making it to the playoffs. I don't know what media brainwashing has happened to you, but seventh place is 7-4. The Cowboys only have 4 wins, and they play the Eagles and the Chiefs. How the hell are the Cowboys going to make the playoffs? We know they have zero chance of making it to the playoffs. Common sense. They're basically 3 games back. 2.5 with the tie against the Packers. Head-to-head tiebreakers, the Panthers and the Bears own over the Cowboys. So they have virtually zero chance of making it to the playoffs. The media is taking the mugs as idiots. Um, Obviously, the Ravens are going to win the AFC North. There's no doubt about it. Everyone who's seen the Steelers, we've especially everybody the Thursday game, they've seen a mediocre trash Steeler defense. So the Ravens are the obvious first team that are come back and win their division. And just if the Ravens play the Bills in the AFC Championship game, then I don't think we're going to see like a Ravens against Bills in the wild card. I think we got to see that later on in the playoffs. That's kind of my drift as far as the Bills coming back to win the division. Yeah, but look at they got Texans, they got Steelers. No, Steelers are hot garbage. Everybody knows they are. They're nothing but a brand at this point. Uh, the games are going to make a break. Obviously, Jets, Browns, and Bengals are terrible. They should win those games. It's going to come down to the game at Foxborough. It's going to come down to Eagles, Bills, obviously. Um, Bills' road record, they got their second to next road game is at New England. So this would mean they have to go for 4-2 instead of 3-3. I mean, again, that he's the seventh pick in the draft. The AFC East win streak has got to be 7 years. It's got to be 7 years. What are we? 5 straight AFC East titles. This is the sixth straight AFC East title. He's got to make it to 7 straight AFC East titles. The seventh straight AFC East titles when he wins the Super Bowl, which is not this year, but next year. And the AFC West. Obviously, the Donkeys' winning streak is going to be 10 games before playing number 10, Jordan Love, so that they are a lock to beat Washington and obviously the Raiders. But the Broncos can collapse and lose 3 of their last 4 games. Lose against the Packers. Maybe I'll give them the Fagsonville Jaguars. They'll lose against Kansas City. They'll lose the final game against the Chargers. Now, the Chargers only have to be a game back entering Week 18. It's because they already beat the Broncos. So by beating the Broncos, they own the head-to-head tiebreaker advantage in the division. So that is the key for the Denver Donkeys' late season collapse, for the scripted NFL to give the LA team the home playoff game. So for that to happen, the Chargers have got the ball. They'll take care of the hapless Raiders. Cowboys, Texans, they should beat. Cowboys are garbage. Though it's going to come down to the Eagles and the Chiefs games. Those are the games they have to win. They almost stole one from Arrowhead last year. They almost did. I have no reason to believe that they can't win at Arrowhead this year. And Eagles Chargers is going to be a decisive game. No better way to build a fan base for the Chargers if you sit here and beat the Chiefs and the Eagles in the same season. It means that we are making progress under Jim Harbaugh. So there's no better way to build a fan base in Los Angeles by having them beat the reigning Super Bowl champion. And that would give them a 6-2 record at home. I think, forgot what 62 equals. It may be LA Chargers by itself. The Chargers equal 62. The LA Chargers does equal 62. So, yep, this is where I can envision 3 possible comebacks to win the divisions. One of them in the final week of the season. The Ravens would have already have it wrapped up long before them because the Steelers are garbage. In the Bills, Patriots maybe will be decided in the final week of the season because Bills is also Camacho team. They can win the division in the final week of the season. Didn't they do so against Miami a year or two ago? And on the NFC, they're going to pad that over 500 record for Matthew Stafford. It's a game over 500. The Rams season is a complete fraud. It is a complete fake. It is all so Matthew Stafford's career record is over 500. So the Rams are frauds and pretenders. They have zero chance of making it to the Super Bowl. The only reason why they're good is because it's scripted for Matthew Stafford to be over 500 at the time that he retires. So they're not scripting it for them to be a Super Bowl contender. They're just scripting Matt Stafford's regular season record. NFC East is over. NFC West is over. NFC South may as well be over. The Panthers passed on Baker, and Baker's going to destroy Carolina. And plus, fucking midgets like Bryce Young and fucking Kyler Murray should be fucking banned from the National Football League. Did you see this guy trip on his own fucking lineman on 4th down? He only got lucky because the NFL scripted the game for Carolina. I knew to bet on Carolina. NFC North, it's honestly looking like the Lions are going to win the division. Just Lions will be 8-4 like Green Bay Packers. So the Lions are going to win on Thanksgiving. I don't think they can give the Packers both games against the Lions. I think they got to give the Lions a game on Thanksgiving. They'll beat the Packers. The Packers will string some key victories towards the end of the season. The Lions are probably going to win the division. I don't know. Let's look at the schedule there. Lions play the Rams. They play the hapless Cowgirls. They're going to beat the garbage Steelers. I think if they can steal one against the Rams, I think the Lions are going to win the division. It appears that the Packers might be a 5th seed if they're going for their 5th title. The Packers, well, they got the Broncos and the Ravens. Those are the 2 really difficult games. And honestly, if the Lions are going to win the majority of their games, they'll probably beat the Ravens December 28th. So I think the Lions are going to win this division, honestly. The Bears are definitely going to lose 1 out of 2 against the Packers. Could the Packers lose a game against the Bears with how good the Bears are this year? It's not out of the window. Caleb beat him his rookie year. Is there going to be any more balance in this rivalry? Really, this Ben Johnson guy, he hasn't beaten the Lions or the Packers yet. So he's got to prove himself. First game is at Green Bay, so I think it'd be good if the Packers win that game because the Bears are not there. They can't beat the good teams, but maybe the Bears keep their playoff hopes alive before Christmas by beating the Packers December the 20th. So it will obviously depend on how Seattle finishes, but this team's a fraud too, right? They'd be a game and a half from the Seahawks, so it appears they may be the 6th seed. Apparently so, maybe the 6th seed. But the Seahawks are a fraudulent organization. They haven't had any key wins at all this season. A quality win does not include the garbage Pittsburgh Steelers. That is not a quality win. This team just has a very easy schedule. They played a hapless team with a terrible defense. They were terrible. They're not a playoff team, but I think they'll lose against the Colts because obviously this team's a fraud and they should lose against the Colts. And hey, they could eliminate San Francisco from the playoffs. The Rams own Sam Darnold. Maybe they could beat the Rams to kind of linger around in the division a little bit, but Bottom line is this team is a fraud. They're going nowhere. They will never make it to an NFC championship game ever again since they failed to run the ball to Marshawn Lynch. This is one of the worst bets you can make for a Super Bowl contender to win the conference is the Seahawks. They're obviously going nowhere. I think everybody who knows football knows the three teams angling in the NFC are the Lions, and the Packers, and the Eagles. Those are the big three in the NFC to win the NFC this year. But yeah, let me know what you think about the upcoming schedule. The key games are going to impact the division title races, many of them coming up. Good way to make some coin before the holidays when you identify the key games of all the division races that can keep the divisions close, that can ultimately decide the division, depending on which team the NFL would like to win their respectful divisions, how they would like things set up in the final week of the regular season. But those are the key games. Those are the key games in the division.